Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer standard tournament match here. Winners round 2 between Xarnax and levelengine. I'm starting with me on and commentaries Night Shifter. How are you doing?
I am doing well tonight. How about you, Star?
Doing good. Looking forward to some Z2R. We had 2 good races early today, and we're sure to have a third one here.
Well, if they're anything like the race last night, I'm hoping so.
Last night was great. Yeah, we should be off here shortly. Just set them off, and let's see how this goes. This seed barely took any time at all to gen, same with last night's seed, which last night's seed ended up being quite something, so let's see how this one is.
Yeah, last night was quite the jet seed, but doesn't always mean the same luck for the runners.
Yep. And they're off here.
Alright. And what kind of biome do we have in the west today?
Dried Canyon.
Yep. The immediate dried out bridge. And free thunder right away.
Nice to have. But yeah, good old Dried Canyon, bridge in the middle of nowhere, sorry on either side of nothing.
Yep.
That's a really nice start, actually, because Dried Canyon means you can get everywhere very, very quickly on this continent.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see how much this thunder is. I doubt they'll be able to cast it.
I doubt it as well. Thunder is almost never castable at Magic 1. And I did not catch what that was. 89, yep, not surprised.
That's not bad for Magic 1, though.
No, it is not. The issue is, does it go down in cost anytime fast?
Ah, that's the catch.
Yeah, it looks like we're kind of starting in the middle of the canyon today.
Yep.
And not near one of the ends.
Well, here's a palace. I think a palace.
Mm-hmm.
But... oh no! Xarnax got trapped on the bridge!
Oh no.
And levelengine has found P-Bag Cave.
Yeah, over on the eastern end of the canyon, it looked like.
Yep.
Yeah, the ones is going to be pretty quick with this being Dried Canyon, because the water's gone. So
and that's the hammer!
Nice.
And Xarnax has found the Heart Container Cave.
Yep.
Funny that we found the hammer this seed, but the last one we called the hammer wasn't even seen. And
yep.
Just the cross in Heart Cave. Wah, wah.
Magic container, apparently, but yeah. It is Magic
that's
Container
Magic Cave. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. And yep, okay, so actually we're pretty close to the eastern end of the canyon. I thought we were a little bit further west than we actually were. That's good.
Oh, and that's Death Mountain, right next to Mito. And I missed what town that was. Dash, okay. They may or may not come back to that. There's Fairy Drop.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so that was a cave to Death Mountain right by Mito. Just east, just west of Star. Here's Rudo.
Shield. Oh, guess. Unless they're having attack problems, I don't think we're going to be seeing Shield picked up either.
Oh, and
what do we have here?
I don't know, because our next any spell is useful this early in the game, and you might as well just pick it up as level takes a death.
Yep. He's trying to push through this cave. And we have Jump! Oh, that's a very nice spell to see early.
Yeah. Shield and Dash being left behind items in the west. Well, you kind of missed Dash. But these guys can run without Shield, and Dash, while nice to have, isn't actually required for anything, so it could be worse.
And the item cave that levelengine was in, just a P-Bag.
Yep.
Not seeing much in this area of the west we're in, though. Yes, it has all the towns, but I've only seen one other palace and the entrance to Death Mountain.
Well, there's
and
GP. They're in the south, the western end of the canyon, basically.
And here's Trophy Cave.
And this P4, just north of GP.
Okay.
Really bright pink here.
Oh, yeah. And the boots in Trophy Cave.
Nice find.
That's a very, very nice early find. Early boots are always kind.
Yeah, and actually, no, there's Rudo. So no, the GP and P4 just kind of out in the middle of nowhere particular.
Okay. And this here is either 3 or 6.
Yep. Also just kind of in this middle of nowhere particular, I think.
Yep.
It's hard, because with a dried canyon biome, everything's pretty accessible, and it's a little hard to tell where anything is in relation to anything else.
Oh, we have a boulder block cave, which levelengine will be able to open up. Because we still haven't seen Medicine Cave yet.
No, so that is likely to be here.
Oh, Xarnax has found Medicine Cave.
Oh wait, never mind. Can't keep track. So yeah, this will be the final item. Second last item was because we still haven't seen Stonehenges, probably somewhere out towards the western side of things.
And we have just a pea bag.
Womp, womp.
The West is being not very kind to our runners tonight.
No, boots would be nice if it was a regular canyon, but the water's all gone. Apparently Western Hyrule is in a drought, is having a rather severe drought.
Yep. Early boots really doesn't do that much in this kind of biome. It's nice.
Not really.
But it'll make maybe getting around Death Mountain easier if there's a lot of water there. But it didn't look like it from that one little glimpse we got. It looked like it was a more mountainous biome.
Yeah, oh, Death Mountain is not an island state.
Xarnax getting the quick magic up. And it looks like they've pushed the edges of the map.
And there should be a really wackily located Stonehenge.
That's a glove on the grass tile.
Nice.
So...
Okay, so that's where Stonehenge is. Whoops, missed it. Yeah, that's not... Just kind of out in the middle of nowhere particular.
And that's the left side of Jump Cave that was behind the boulder.
In other words, not real use, considering it's a dried canyon. We can get everywhere anyway.
Yep. But right now, it looks like our only way forward is either they start diving palaces, which they really don't want to do, or they make a dive into Death Mountain.
No fairy Wediki, they're doing Death Mountain.
Yep.
And that's where Xarnax is going.
Yep.
Level won't be too far behind.
Once he gets the bad news about the pea bag here in Medicine Cave.
You're doing pretty decent for level so far, 333 and 323, which will soon be 333 on Xarnax's side.
Yep.
Xarnax is going to go get the downstep real quick, which makes sense. You're right here, why not?
Very prudent move. Downstep while having to navigate a dark Death Mountain. Very helpful.
Yep. And actually, his level skipping magic 2 is going to go for attack 4 here, not random choice.
Okay. We saw attack levels play out a big part in our last race.
Oh, absolutely. Brought a runner back from a considerable deficit in time to win the race, even.
Yep.
And actually, okay, Xarnax is going to go explore the eastern end real quick, because I don't think he quite got over here.
Yeah, I think eventually they're gonna Oh, level engine gonna grind for that next level.
Yeah, 150 a pop on the air knuckle isn't too bad, actually. This is going to be attack 4 here.
Yep.
Well, it's a 50-50, so it needs to go in and out again. This shouldn't take too long.
There we go. And good rhythm on the iron knuckle, and there's attack 4.
Yep.
And I can almost bet you he's gonna head off to Death Mountain now. Maybe make a quick
we're going to
stop.
finish exploring the western end first. Xarnax is going to poke his head into these 2 palaces, discover its GP and P4, and yeah, just nope out of here.
Yep.
Should be the hammer here for Xarnax.
Yep. And here he goes. Level engine is... Oh, nope, that was fairy drop, sorry.
Yeah, wrong cave. It's the one that's here.
Wrong cave to the right.
Yeah, and there's a P bag for Xarnax, actually. Hammer was elsewhere, whoops.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, hey! Rock is convenient.
Very convenient.
Rock container is not.
No, well, it's nice early on, not what we wanted to see either, which means any passage to the east is probably here in,
Well, it has to be, because we haven't seen anything that looks like a pass-through in the west. We've seen every inch of it, too.
Yeah.
It's not like we've seen a raft, I'll need to find the raft someplace, we just haven't seen it. This mountain looks a little funky, by the way. I won't be surprised if it's a caldera of some type, or crater.
Yeah.
Volcano, considering, yeah, this is looking rather wackily segmented.
Yes, it is.
Very wackily segmented, in fact. Boots are
Extremely.
proving to be a real help.
Oh, and there's a connector.
Yep, although, where is the connector cave to get there is a whole nother story for, level.
Yeah.
That's gonna take some fun. That's gonna take some digging.
Here's a hammer cave.
Yep. Yeah, that is a bridge. The problem is we don't know how to get to that bridge, so it might take level a few minutes to find his way to the bridge, because I didn't see any immediate connector caves. It looked like they took him straight there, so it might take him a little bit to find it.
And there's Xarnax getting his hammer. Alright.
Yeah, getting to that bridge will be a great puzzle, yeah, Animus.
What's a Death Mountain without it being a bit of a brain puzzle?
Yeah. And Xarnax is going to go back for that hammerlocked cave first, I think, which makes sense.
Only to find out that it's Jump Cave.
And then he'll go off to Rudo, back off to Death Mountain.
Yep. Okay.
At least it's a Dread Canyon, so you can get places pretty quick.
Yep. And the flute. Okay, that's value yet to be seen.
Yep. And Xarnax, gets the bad news.
Yep. So now,
let's see how long it takes level to figure out how does one get to that bridge.
Yeah. Because we don't even know what that bridge does. That could take us to Maze Island. That could take us to some point in the east.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see where our bridge takes us today.
Yep. And here's Death Mountain for Xarnax.
Yep.
We'll see if he takes a different route.
Gonna grab that heart container real quick.
And decides to up A. I don't know why. Huh.
Okay.
I don't think it says time to walk back.
Wait a minute. Is he gonna go through Jump Cave?
That doesn't go anywhere.
What are you doing, Xarnax?
I'm a bit confused. He just spontaneously up-A'd out a spectacle rock. It's not faster to up-A and get back there than it is to just walk there. And oh, there's the bridge. Hi, Eastern Continent.
Yep.
Which looks kind of watery. Lovely.
Well, good thing they have the boots.
Forest. Yeah, that's an enormous forest here with absolutely nothing in it.
Oh, that's an item cave, and we see a hammer the hammer cut space out there in the swamp.
Shoutouts out to our 2 runners, Xarnax and levelengine, to my co-commentator Night Shifter, and to our tracker Cheeseburger party. Xarnax wanders around a bit.
Yep, Xarnax, I don't know what he's doing. Ooh, Xarnax gets bopped. Whatever it is in here, it hit him good. And just a magic container.
Alright, and Xarnax is back. Phew.
And that's game over for levelengine, which means back through Death Mountain.
Yippee! Speaking of Death Mountain, Xarnax is here. Finally. Unsure why he decided to just randomly lose 2 minutes wandering around the west for no apparent reason, but he lost a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Who knows? Something we might have to follow up with him on.
Yeah, made a note on it to ask about, because I'm a little confused as to why Xarnax just spontaneously decided to obey there.
You and me both, Star.
Yeah, a little surprised as well. I noticed that one of the 3 caves on the coast wasn't a connector, but go figure. And Xarnax getting a much quicker time to the bridge than Level did. Doesn't find Hammer Cave, might need the flute later, but not the worst. I have no idea what biome this is at the moment. So it's a mess is what it is. You think that might have just been a pure mountainous Death Mountain? Wacky, but pure mountainous. And this east looks really whacked.
Yeah, it does.
I have no idea what biome this is beyond. It's got a bunch of water, it's got a lot of woods, and
it's got a whole lot of woods.
Oh, is that a volcano with a really wackily... No, that's a Valley of Death, so that's not a volcano. Hi, old Kasudo.
Yep. And... we have, in Old Kasudo, we have... Spell!
Fairy.
Oh, Fairy. Yeah, that's Fairy.
Yep, by the Valley of Death entrance. Yeah, this east seems to be kind of narrow in the east or west dimension, although it's a little hard to tell. That looks just vanilla-like. A little wonky, but vanilla-like being really weird today, apparently. Huh.
A lot of open space.
Yeah, then some narrow mountain passes leading up north. That's a signature of the vanilla-like biome, as we see a palace, the Palace
P1
1 here in the southwest. You know what I realized? Yeah, never mind, I'm a scatterbrain. You're fine.
And with Fairy and Spell in tow, in goes wow! First room Horsehead.
Yep, and goes down in just a couple of hits on attack 3. Nice change from last night, where Horsehead took about 20 hits on attack 3. It was something stupid.
Yeah, that was just ridiculous. Oh, and
he doesn't have a key. Doesn't have a key. Can't cast Fairy.
Oh, he doesn't have enough magic containers to cast Fairy?
No, not a real issue. He'll be back. It's not too hard to get back to this P1. Just feels bad. Level's now in that P1 is well, okay, he's going right back.
Yep.
nice any key.
Oh, it'd really be nearly nice to have a key. Here, have an any key.
Yep.
And levelengine sees the immediate Horsehead and decides he's just gonna take that one little. And here we go.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, because he left the Horsehead respawn.
Yeah, I think so. And hey, actually, oh yeah, Level found the magic jar in. Where did Level find a magic jar? Actually, huh?
He found it in one of the item caves in the east.
Okay, right. Okay, missed that. So yeah, that lets him cast Fairy. I thought it was a heart container in Death Mountain.
Same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm that scatterbrained. Okay, yep, thank you, Clem,
Yeah.
for clarifying. I'm not crazy.
And just like that, we have immediate double crystals.
Gems, yeah.
Double gems. And there's new Kasuto being hidden.
Hey, VXR.
Oh, seven magic containers.
Yeah.
They're not getting that item anytime soon.
Yeah, nope. So yeah, hey VXR, welcome to nothing spectacular. I had to go to Death Mountain to get to the east. I think boots might have been required. They certainly made life a lot easier, but nothing particularly interesting so far. It's a seed.
It is definitely a seed.
Alright, is spell castable?
Not on 4 magic containers.
What was the cost? Because I actually missed it.
74.
Ouch. So a level when he gets there can, but
level bailed on it.
Yeah.
He saw it was spell and left.
I mean, he might not necessarily need it. We don't know, because we've got most of our items. We don't know where Reflect is. It's a 50-50 on Child being required for Reflect.
And we have not yet found Maze Island. Maze Island could be raft locked.
Could be raft locked. It's a 50-50. As to whether or not it's a raft or a cave to the Maze Island.
There's the magic container for Xarnax. He can now cast more of his spells.
Yeah, this is a close race, TH. Alright, and level is heading north.
Because there really wasn't much in the south of the east.
Really not. There were 2 towns and P1.
And this central area is not looking any better.
Not really, no. Yeah, because, okay, vanilla-like biomes are usually pretty cleanly segmented with narrow passes connecting them. And this particular vanilla-like east looks to be a... This particular vanilla-like east looks to have 3 segments. The west has always got 2 pretty clean halves in vanilla-like. The east can have 2 or 3, and this one looks to be triple segmented today. Ouch!
Xarnax is going to show what's behind the spell.
Yep.
And it's just another magic container.
Nice to have, at least.
Gets them one closer to the 7th one. Oh, and we have 3-eye rocks, so the flute was most definitely required.
Trophy.
Which, I guess if they want shield, they can go get it.
Yeah, so that's good for your level, because Xarnax hasn't found...
and this is either P2... Oh, this is P2. A mustardy colored P2.
Yeah, a little too... not quite gold, just mustard.
Yeah.
Not the greatest color.
And Xarnax has found another connector. No, that's the connector you came over on. Okay, so he is still wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, level definitely getting a bit of an edge, getting over to the north earlier than Xarnax with a flute.
Xarnax is heading into Death Valley.
Ooh, interesting choice. We know it's not GP, and it's not P4, so Xarnax can clear this palace.
Yeah.
Not the worst idea I've ever seen. Ouch, 2 back-to-back encounters here is no fun.
Yeah. Oh
so
man,
this is a funky-looking lake in the middle of the east, apparently. Just noticing that on Xarnax's side. This is a really wacky-looking vanilla-like east.
What a crazy room that levelengine just went through.
And that's P5.
Yep, P5. Guma hanging out in the Death Valley today.
Yeah, nice dark blue color here.
Yep, and levelengine has found Helmet Head, and a weak Helmet Head.
Oh yeah, has only half his magic bar and
not even. Quick. And he just this is a refreshing change from yesterday.
Oh goodness, yesterday was let's just have all the bosses take forever on low attack.
The bosses were beefed up and attack wasn't doing that much work. No. Until you got it to about attack 5.
Yeah. You know it's bad when Horsehead takes about, I don't know, 30 hits or something stupid on attack 3?
Yeah, that was just like, wow, that's Horsehead taking forever. That was the warning sign in that seed.
Yeah, it was. Because you normally, in a vanilla playthrough, you're going to have maybe attack 3 tops for Horsehead, and it's like, just, yeah.
Yeah.
Reflect! Hey, so, Life spell is behind the child, so they don't need any spell items. Nice.
Yep.
And,
But we still don't know if that Wrath might be required yet.
No, we do not.
Oh, and that's a dead end for Xarnax.
And reflect for level.
Sorry, Xarnax, you don't have the skill to get that yet.
And, well, there's a bridge. It is a high river devil leading to nowhere again.
Useless river devil once more.
This east is really
Xarnax might have got himself into a spot here.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. I think he can just break out from the right side, but that's gonna be finicky.
There's a jump. Oh, but it's not enough!
Ah, there we go. Gets the height to jump to break the block. Yeah, he could have broken out from the right side, but that would.
No, he couldn't have. He would have needed to get up through a couple blocks. He had to get up. He had to get out to the left.
Going across this lake to find a cave on the southern shore, which is accessible by that pass, which takes us out by a cave, by a town, which I think should be New. I'm actually not sure what town it is. I think that's Old Kasuto. Yeah, that's Old Kasuto. Alright, looping back around.
And it looks like leveligine's gonna join Xarnax here in P5.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, you didn't need to take that passive cave level took to get up to the northern segment of the continent. You just needed to kind of loop around there instead of boots, which is also kind of dumb because this layout's a little wacky. Because it's a vanilla-like map, there will be large bodies of water like in the vanilla east. Except for large bodies of water can look a little bit stupid, and today's is no exception.
Yep. Oh, just the one up there for Xarnax, so there's the up in A.
Is that the item in 5?
No, that was just one of those dead ends.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was a dead end one up. Have not seen Xarnax come across the item yet, and he's been in here quite a while.
He has. P5 is being P5.
Oh yes. I can't recall how many times I got lost in P5 as a kid.
Yep. And yes, Xarnax is lagging a bit. That's on his side, so there's nothing we can do.
And here comes levelengine into P5. Wherein it's a little bit of a lighter blue on his end.
Yes, we can because individual palace colors look a little bit different between different runners based on, are they on console or on emulator, PC, all that. And level tends to be one of the ones that looks noticeably different from the others, I think. But yeah, you can tell it's actually more of a greenish blue on level's side. It's a little too dark to tell that from Xarnax, who decides to take another FA and another dead end. This P5 sucks.
Oh, this is an awful P5. Oh, look at this room. Oh, poor level. That is a rude room.
Yowp.
Rude room with a rude enemy. But now he got it with Thunder, he can move on.
Yeah, thing is, he is down to his last life. That's going to be an FA at some point.
Yep. As we continue on. Oh, Xarnax in that same room.
Yep. Yeah, Xarnax does play Everdrive, which is known to crash now and then. Yeah. And Everdrive is not the most reliable of platforms at times. And no, this Xarnax is here earlier. That's rather deceptive.
Yeah, it is. That way is very deceptive.
I have more than one, including earlier with Xarnax got intubated and thought that it was Guma.
And levelengine.
That's not a community room either. That's just vanilla. I remember getting mixed up.
Yes, yeah, that's a vanilla room, and that can be. Oh, and levelengine going down the same dead end that Xarnax went down earlier, and let's see where Xarnax is headed, because this is a jump room we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Very kind fairy on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the community version of this room.
Yep. Which is not a dead end.
Nope. This is the item.
I think. I was gonna say item. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the item. The child.
Probably also the way to go, because I think we've seen almost everything else in P5 at the rate we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a P5 item. It's only leading to the life spell, and Fairy's the one and Rudy's the one town they haven't found yet, just for the extra giggles.
So they don't even know where the town is, where they can even drop the child off. And oh, that's a loop.
Yeah. Yeah, Guma's bathing service active again. Where is Guma anyway?
He, I think, is... Oh, he's somewhere deep in this palace this time.
Yeah, because Level's getting equally lost. He's going down all the same paths Xarnax did.
Is this... Okay, Xarnax is going a new way.
It is a drop room, so we know to not take a drop, because it's probably just going to drop us down here.
Yep.
Okay, elevator.
Yep, loop.
Yeah, that's a loop.
We're just going loop-de-loop here in P5.
Yeah,
okay, no, Xarnax, go the other way. Go the other way in that room. You haven't gone across that way. Oh, Xarnax. I think you were close to having the right way there.
I think going right might have been the idea, yeah.
Because I know they've been in that room, and I know levelengine has gone up in that room, but I know I don't think either of them has gone right, all the way right in that room.
I think Xarnax realized too.
Oh, and levelengine turning around again.
Yeah. And Xarnax going up. Yay! Yeah. Back to this room.
Back to this dead end.
Okay, turning around on Xarnax's side, but going back down.
Because he knows that's a dead end.
Might have gotten a little turnaround, but yeah, we're still getting utterly lost. This P5 is a maze. Loops, loops, and more loops. Oh. Next, it might have been the actual perfect
Xarnax, you've been here, Xarnax.
Is that the same drop room?
Yep,
I actually don't remember.
that's the same
yes,
drop room.
Yep, it is.
You
Lovely.
gotta go right in that one room, guys. It's the only way you haven't gone yet. Go up, and right, Xarnax. Oh, Xarnax.
Okay, we're getting...
Xarnax is leaving.
What for? I'm now confused. What does Xarnax think he's locked behind anyway?
Wow, all that time, and I don't think he realized he didn't explore that one way.
Well, the thing is, what does Xarnax even think he needs for P5? He has Glove, he has Eniki, he has Jump, he has Fairy. He has
everything to get through there. And there's levelengine finding the child.
Yeah, so Xarnax can beat P5, that's not the issue, and okay, chat confirming that one room we're talking about is a dead end.
Oh, okay.
I've just gotten lost as per the issue, so I have no idea where Gooma is, but Gooma has to be accessible because they have everything for Gooma.
Yep.
I'm just confused as to why Xarnax failed. Xarnax is at least going to get a shortcut up north, which is good for him if he takes that pass, which he will.
Yeah, once he finds out that he has to go up through that pass, he will.
Well, it doesn't have to, but it beats taking the pass-through cave up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will need to ask Xarnax about feeling out of P5.
You're gonna just leave that piggy bag behind their level.
And stares at that red rock. I don't blame him.
Yep. Flute required 3-eyed rock. He doesn't have the flute! He never got the flute out of the lust!
No, yeah, he never got that hammer cave, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue for him.
Yes, it is, because that is a palace behind that 3-eyed rock.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing too, like, just Xarnax failing at P5, he has to get back to P5, which is a couple of minutes, and who knows how well he remembers P5 once he does.
Yeah. I understand oh, wait a minute. Level is going a new way.
Yeah, this looks new. I don't remember seeing any rooms with drop holes in them. We've seen two drop rooms, but not the drop holes, which is really weird. Yeah,
JD. Redoing Death Valley is going to be a huge time sink, especially since there's those two things back to back, and there's Gooma.
Oh,
and level gets there. Oh.
Over. Ouch.
Gets
He's
there.
Not gonna get back. At
least. Well,
hopefully. Does he about to get back after all the loops he took? We're about to find out. I also kind of missed how to get to Gooma, so that's helpful. But yeah. Xarnax should explore the northeastern segment at least.
Well, there's the raft tile. That might be our Maze Island.
It might be. Alright, northeastern segment has a bridge to Nowheresville.
And that might be Darunia?
That's Darunia.
Alright, we have Darunia.
Man, I have no idea. Because upstep's not required in P5. Downstep ain't either. I just don't know why Xarnax decided spontaneously screw P5. I will spend the minute time loss it takes to march back to GP into P5 through the Valley of Death, and I'm gonna just come back later. I have no idea why.
You're giving us all a confuse here, Xarnax.
Very much so. As well as Xarnax was a bit behind with a flute.
I was right.
Time up.
Going right in that one room is what led to Gooma.
Okay, yeah, I think I just got lost and there might have been a miscommunication. Yeah, well, there we go. Back to Gooma. Level goes. Xarnax is going to get, what's this? Life. Might as well. 5 heart containers, attack 3. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Go away, maybe not. Okay, and this is the final item cave in the east. I figured it had to be here.
Yep.
So, raft or dig Death Mountain for the other connector cave is our two ideas for getting to Maze Island. It might be both.
Oh, lordy.
Actually, I think it has to be both. We haven't said it because
and it's just a heart container.
Yeah, so Raft and the Connector Cave are both connected to Maze Island because we haven't seen either the other end of the raft or the other. Well, we don't know. Raft and Connector Cave, one of those has to go to Maze Island because we don't know if the raft just takes us back to Death Mountain in a different corner of things because we didn't see all of Death Mountain yet.
This is very true. And this is...
Alright, Xarnax, honestly, not a bad idea to just get out of here. Did not find P2 though, so he'll need to go back. I don't think he found Nukas. He did not explore the northwest part of the east, so he's missing P2 and Naburu with Reflect.
And there.
No, but he got Reflect. He just hasn't beat P2. I've got lost again.
And that's Guma down for level engine.
Good for level as Xarnax heads into 4. Oh, level. Hoping to get a level to make full use of the gem. That bubble actually giving 70.
There we go.
Bad. And the 50-point P bag. Okay, he's going to really hammer for it.
Yeah. Oh, but it gets denied.
Yeah, just the red jar. Going to go back for the bubble. Ouch.
Bubbles are dangerous things to fight.
They're also really slow to fight.
Yes.
They take a load of hits, as we can see here.
But...
Alright.
He's gonna do some power leveling.
Yep.
And we have... Xarnax in P4?
Yes, this is P4.
And level engine takes the attack 6.
Yep. Probably going to power level on his next palace.
Yep.
P4 is not proving to give us a free Karok either.
Nope.
So they're both level knows that they're both in where is our connector to Maze Island boat to various degrees. Like Xarnax knows he needs the Xarnax knows he needs the flute, but I think Xarnax has explored every inch of the east, I think, more or less.
Yeah.
So Xarnax should know that it's not there. He definitely knows it's not in the west. So he knows Xarnax will dig Death for a connector to the Maze Island.
Hopefully
which is good because he'll find his Hammer Cave on the way. I'm fairly sure.
Hopefully he'll find Hammer Cave.
His Hammer Cave wasn't that hard to find. It's just up on the coast.
Yeah, it was up on the corner. I believe the northeast corner.
Yeah, it was. So Xarnax will find that looking for his Death Mountain connector. His level. On the other hand, Xarnax needs to go back to the Valley of Death, which is not great.
No. Definitely not a good thing.
No.
Oh. Are you gonna get through here, Xarnax? Are you gonna get through here, Xarnax? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a rough room.
Yeah.
The one traveling enemy from the one direction, the other from the other. Ugh. And when they get desynced like this going forward, it pushes you back, and then you get them from both directions. Never fun.
Not at all.
Oh, and the community dropper room.
Ah, yes, this one.
Gotta love that one.
It's great fun with platforming.
Yep. Oh, and it just leads to a dead end.
Oops. And an understandable update. Levels also here in P4. P4 not being any much nicer than P5.
Nope.
P4 is shorter than P5. That's itself not saying much.
It may be shorter, but it's still proving difficult. And levelengine handing down the same dead end that Xarnax was. And once again, we have the two different variances of doing leveling. Xarnax leveling much like RCS did yesterday, and levelengine leveling very much like Chroma.
Yep.
And as we saw yesterday, the attack differences can make a difference.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we've had a lot of really close games lately.
It's showing that the talent in the winners bracket side of things this year is top class. No race is an easy out.
None at all. And hey, here's Karak.
Alright. Full health bar. And not too bad. Yeah, the loser bracket's going to be a treat too, because
there's all the good runners here in these brackets, so neither side of the bracket is something you really want to find yourself in.
Yep. It's just like, oh, am I really on this side of the bracket?
Yep. Oh yeah, we had a race within 3 seconds between Chromaticalism and Artea. That was insane.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and I just saw the results from earlier today. I was at work today. Animus actually beat Trails. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I was just about to say to not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because they were just earlier today. I also saw the result personally, but I was going to say don't spoil it for chat.
I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. I deeply apologize.
There's a race just on the same day, and viewers may not have seen it yet. We don't like to spoil it immediately. This item, by the way, in P4 hasn't shown up either.
Oh, goodness. And it might be required.
But, polite note on random etiquette, please don't spoil races that were the same within 24 hours, because people might not have caught it yet.
I do apologize,
because unfortunately, I can't have a verbal backspaces aren't a thing, unlike deleting messages in chat.
I do apologize, everybody. My bad.
Just a good reminder, please don't. Please also don't mention what happened in that race to make it, since that's the other part.
Yeah, but oh, that means both the two racers we thought were going to meet up in the finals, only one of them is going to get to the final this year.
What?
We all thought it was going to be a Rose City St. Trails final, and now one of them is going to be, it's just a candle in P4.
Ouch. Yeah, because RCS and Trails are both in losers. Now that you spelled Trails, RCS did not got knocked down the other day. So yeah, two of the top runners are not facing up against each other in winners this year.
Which means we're going to have possibly RCS's title defense of the tournament of the standard title might come up short this year.
We'll have to see, because the winner of this is up there with Animus Chroma and Jay Coper for a final spot from the winner's side.
And that's to join those other three. That is quite a group.
Yes, it is. Losers isn't any fun either.
No.
Trails has gotten clunked with Archaea. Eleanor and Big Slamu are facing off against each other.
And
Arceus is facing Devious.
Poor Devious RNG.
I do feel bad. And then there's the loser of this gets clunked with Kool-Aid.
Oof. No easy, like I just said a little bit earlier, no easy matches. This is what we want to see in a tournament. Where our expectations get turned on their head and who knows what's going to happen.
Joe said this turn is going to be a bloodbath before it started. Yeah.
Amen.
There's a lot of really good runners. We've got an all-star crew on the main brackets, and the Nibiru Invitational Tournament's terrifying too. There's some really good runners who did not make brackets this year.
Oh yeah.
Like we've got Paratroopa, TH was in TH didn't participate, but TH also didn't make main brackets either. Like the Countess, like there's some good runners who got knocked down to losers. JJ Schmidt went to the NIT as well.
Yep.
Like there are quite a few good runners who did not make brackets, which is quite interesting.
Just shows you the depth that's coming up in the Z2R field of runners.
Oh yeah. P3 is not P3 or 6. I'm actually not sure which one this is. Have not been paying attention because we were reading brackets.
Yeah, sorry people. We were just catching up on the day's drama.
Yeah.
But whatever one this is being equally long, which is making me think maybe it's P6.
Same here. This is getting rather long for it to be a P3. And yeah,
and
P6.
That confirms it. Here's Barba.
Which means that P6 is sitting over in Maze Island. Wherever that is.
Yep.
Yeah, Level is running away this Sunday because I'm not sure how exactly Level got here, but it's not where Xarnax is, and Xarnax... Well, there it is now. So Xarnax not too far behind here, but Xarnax is... Big thing for Xarnax is P5, honestly.
Yep. That bailout out of P5 is looking really rough right now.
Very much so. Xarnax...
Doing some good jackhammer strats.
Yeah. There we go. Nice. Yep. And they're both on a raft hunt, basically. Don't blame them, considering it's a very good chance that raft goes to Maze Island. We don't know for sure. It could be their connector cave. We haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
But that requires digging out Death Mountain, which would be...
Let's not. Let's not if we don't have to.
Yeah, so they're both gonna dig their palaces looking for that raft, since, well...
Oh, and just
dig palaces or dig Death Mountain. Both options kinda suck.
Oh, Level Engine's gonna piece out of P6.
Interesting. Maybe he's gonna head over to Death Mountain next, then.
Who knows?
His Level has been all his other palaces. He just needs to figure out how on earth do I get to Death Mountain?
How on earth do I get to P3?
Or how in Hyrule, I suppose would be a technically more accurate euphemism.
Yep. Xarnax gonna give this P6 a little bit deeper of a dig.
Yep. Level heading for Death Mountain now, knowing that it's this for the raft tile. Well, it has to be this. Oh, yeah, it's this for the raft. No, it has... Death Mountain has to be an answer, because even if the raft tile also goes to the Maze Island, we haven't seen the other connector cave at all, and it can't be the other connector cave can't be the west, can't be the east. So the other connector cave has to be linking east and Death Mountain, no matter what else.
Did we see the other side of Jump Cave?
No, but it's a canyon. It's a droid canyon.
True.
I don't think it's going anywhere. Yeah, town step for level. This P6 is proving to be a real maze for Xarnax.
Yeah, it is. And how long does he commit to this, considering he still has to get back to places?
Yeah, and well, it's curious because Xarnax should know that one of the two that there is a connector cave in Death Mountain that guarantees gets him to Maze Island, because the two ends of that connector cave can't be anywhere else but Maze Island and Death Mountain. We've seen every inch of the west, we've seen every inch of the east, so it's not those two locations. This probably makes more sense in my head than it does out loud, but that's C2R for you.
Yep.
And Level is gonna poke around the Death Mountain here. Just straight mountainous. Unfortunately, it's straight mountainous. There's just wander around.
You gotta go through your connector caves to get anywhere.
Yep. So, ZS are asleep on this one. Xarnax is doing Palison's part because he still needs that flute and has no idea that's in Death Mountain. Understandable play, just as an ouch from our perspective. As Level is just not going anywhere fast here.
Yep. Keeps hitting dead end after dead end and just not picking a path and going.
Yeah. Looks like that raft, if Xarnax can track down the raft, that raft probably does get him to the Maze Island, because I don't think we've seen the shores of Death Mountain, and it doesn't look like there was a raft tile there, so I think the raft tile's in the Maze Island as well. Doesn't help them though, since we don't know where the raft is. It could well be in Maze Island.
Yep.
Xarnax finding the dead-end variant of this room, and...
Yep, not the community room this time.
No. This Maze Island's being a mess for Level in the meantime.
Yeah, this Death Mountain is just nasty.
Yeah, going around the coast isn't proving to be all that helpful either.
Yeah, it's not letting him cut in a lot, which is what's not helping him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does overlay still say Group A? Whoops! Thank you. Fixing.
Whoopsies!
It happens. I tend to get scattered with other things. But yeah, new raft tile on the coast, so it's not that.
Yep. So there has to be a cave that takes them there, or...
Yeah, there has to be a cave. Where is that cave?
We don't know.
Level's gonna go back to the east, because he never did see the northeast corner past the River Devil, so he's gonna go over there and see if that's it. Unfortunately, we know it's got Darunia and Heart Container.
Yep. And the bad news of needing the raft.
Yeah, no, raft are just going back to Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Which really isn't great news.
Nope.
You're discussing how this seed barely took any time to gen. Yeah, it still sucks. The items were early. The map and palace layouts have been what sucked.
Yeah.
And this is back to P1 here for level.
All right, I believe he bailed out of this P1.
We have not seen the item in here, so this is new.
So I think he's going to try and dig out the item here, given that it's a nice small dungeon, and see maybe if this is what he needs.
Because he tried hard to find that. He tried hard to find that connector cave in Death Mountain. I'm fairly certain it does exist, but we saw several dead-end caves in Death Mountain. I'm wondering if that connector cave is a dead end. Actually. Now that I'm thinking more about it, because we did see several dead-end caves, and one of those could be the one to be signed.
Oh,
it has to be in Death Mountain somewhere, but it could be a dead-end one.
Oh, no.
That would suck.
Well, this is definitely turning into a different scene from yesterday. Yesterday, both runners were done by this time. Today, well, we're still digging.
Yep.
And we still have GP to contend with.
Yippers.
So strap in, everybody. We've just crossed the hour mark, and we are probably far from finished.
We're going to be here for a bit yet. Shoutouts to... Yeah, and we've got P3 as well, which is who knows how long.
Yep.
Shoutouts, by the way, to our two runners, Xarnax and Level, to my co-commentator, Night Shifter, and to our tracker, Cheeseburger Party.
Oh, and that was just a big loop for Level.
Yeah.
Because I think he went past here and decided to ditch... Yeah, the first time, yeah. Because he didn't... I don't think he had the any key at that point.
Yeah, so yeah.
So now he's gonna give this side a bit bigger of a dig. Oh, you needed glove. Ooh.
I'll explain a thing or three, but yeah, this is good.
And here's the item in P5. I mean P6. P6 is just a magic container.
Ouch. That's not what Xarnax wanted.
What if the raft's behind the magic container item?
Oh no!
Old Kasuda lady has the raft.
New Kasuda, you mean?
Yeah, new Kasuda lady has the raft.
Yeah. Okay, how many locations do we have left for that raft while I'm thinking about it? We have Palace 1, Palace 2, and the new Kasuda item.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right. Xarnax found the candle. Oh, it's just a heart container in 1.
P1. So it's P2 or new Kasuda. Yikes.
Yikes. Oh no! Look at Xarnax!
Oh no. Did Xarnax crash?
Yes, and he has unfortunately forfeited the race.
Yes. Someone mentioned this in chat not too long ago that unfortunately Xarnax's EverDrive tends to crash now and again.
Oh.
And that's sad.
That hurts. Because it was still anybody's race, because we don't know where this
that magic jar could have turned it around real
Yep.
quick.
So it's gonna be interesting to see where everything is now.
Alright, Level getting the spell tower.
Which we know isn't necessary. Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, and that's Level, by the way, pausing.
Yeah. Up.
The thing with Z2R2 is you don't really save in Z2R. You just up A, which is not actually saving.
Yep.
So it's incredibly rare to see a runner save even once, really. Maybe once tops during a race. Not more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, too, you just don't really have a good reason. It takes a good couple seconds to do an actual honest to goodness save in Z2R versus just a regular up A.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. All right, and that is a dog quit from level as well. We are going to restart, which begs the question next. It is we understandably enough, I don't fault level for not wanting to win because his opponent's emulator crashed.
Yep. So we have the double FF and a re-race of this matchup. Oh, and they're gonna restart it right now, looks like.
Yeah. So are you up for commentating some more, Night Shifter? Since
Oh,
they're going to re-race right now.
I have no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, so they will be racing a new seed now. We will be doing that in a minute or two. Yep. And I'm just going to keep talking here for a bit as we chat a little bit about the seed. Yeah. And we can discuss more about this seed that they just played after the next one. I am currently going to go post a new race room for them. Where did I stow the thing? And we'll be going again soon. All right, new race room. Yeah, I will go poke around Z2 Edit in a little afterward to see if I can figure out where that raft ended up. Something to discuss after the next seat, though. I just gave them a new race room, and yeah. Yeah, there was a connector cave to Maze Island on Death Mountain, but it might have been a dead end because we saw there were multiple dead end caves in that Death Mountain. Currently doing some setup in the background. Ignore the fact that the restream mildly broke. And we'll be back here shortly. So going to go refresh the scene actually. Hey, thanks, Bellman Goss. Thanks for the support. Glad to hear you enjoy my commentary. Alright, looks like we are more or less back, although we're going to be just pausing here for a little bit.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I got them a new race room. Gonna get them a new seed. And we will be going again shortly. I'm going to go take a bathroom break real quick, and then I will be back.
Alrighty.
Alright, and I am back.
Welcome back.
Going to go download the new seed for looking up in Z2 edit later. Would help if I copy pasted correctly. Whoops. Also didn't take all that long to gen. Interesting. And, but yeah, we'll be going shortly once they both get the seed downloaded and get ready to go. Alright, and, Alright, so we are ready for them to start whenever, as they both get booted up again. What button did I press for this? Okay. Where's the hash? I think that's Vanilla Z2 on Level's side. He hasn't booted up the seed yet. So let's see how this seed goes, since this is going to be a new one.
Yep. And you said it was another quick one, so who knows?
Yep.
Are we going to have a jet seed or are we going to have a long seed? Yeah. Going to be interesting.
I also realize that this level's cropping is a little funky. Did not realize it was that bad earlier. Is going to fix that. Ish. While we wait. I'm just waiting here for another minute or two, but we should be going again soon. I always like Xarnax's file names. Have a quick break.
And
alright. So,
chat, send the good vibes towards Xarnax.
yep. Yeah, and we've got electronic engineer pom-poms now for this neighbor seed. So yeah, how's chat doing since we've got a few more minutes of downtime, and how are you doing, Night Shifter?
Oh, doing good. Finally got some dinner in me.
That's good. I had dinner before this and then took a shower because it's continuing to be really humid here. It's cooled off a bit, but it's still stupidly humid.
Ugh.
I think it's like 70% humidity in my room right now. Let's see what's outside. Yeah, 88% humidity outside. Feels about right.
Just disgusting.
Yep. It's been a really, really rainy summer. And the humidity sure feels like it. Hopefully no one here in chat's in the Louisiana area, or if they are, they're doing okay with that hurricane hitting the coast.
Yeah, safe wishes to everybody in that area.
Yeah, that's a real ouch. I know it got hit pretty hard. I'm thankfully pretty far north and far enough inland. I'm in western New York State that we don't really get hit by hurricanes of any kind, not even the remnants.
Blizzards
Or
are
we,
another story.
yeah, oh yeah, severe snowstorms, of course, but actual actual hurricanes, not so much. And that just about took us to we're going again. Woohoo!
Alrighty, let's see what we get this time. I like Level Engine's file name.
Error 2.0 indeed.
And here we go.
Alright, where are we going? Or how are we going to fare this
What
time?
do we get this time?
We're somewhere. It looks like islands. Oh boy.
Oh, completely different flavor this time.
That is an enormous big thing of woods here. Maybe islands, maybe just a really wacky map, because that was a bridge there in level right by start. Oh, this is something. Here. There's 3 towns.
Wow, 3 towns all just bunched.
Thanks, Gabe. That's funny. So Level's heading across that bridge by start. Xarnax has gone off to the southwest corner across a ginormous swamp or woods, I forget.
Woods and swamp.
Yeah, ginormous, yeah, woods and swamp to get over here to 3 towns as Level.
Graveyards all the way.
Wait, seriously? All 4 towns are here.
Oh,
Game!
Wow. Game? What is this nonsense?
Really?
Rude.
Really?
Ooh, Reflect is trophy locked.
Yes, it is.
I did not catch what that. Life is Water of Life locked.
Yeah.
And this is
Saria.
And Saria's Thunder.
Yeah, well, they can go around the north side. And actually, Level's also, despite looking at the bridge, is actually also in the same part of the map with all 4 towns. Game, this is a bit stupid.
All 4 towns on the same screen, nonetheless.
Yeah, they're readily visible within range of each other. That might be a new one. Yeah, this is King's Tomb to boot too. Thanks.
Yep. And this was Shield.
Yep.
And it looks like Level Engine's going to pick up the early Shield, which isn't a bad move.
I doubt Bagu's required. This looks like a canyon, by the way, because there's that river running across the whole thing. An actual canyon, not a dry one.
Yes, we have an actual canyon biome this time.
Yeah, it doesn't look to be much of any bridges across it, which is unusual. Just the one by Start and Saria look to be the only 2 bridges in this map.
Oh boy! Xarnax not liking the look of this.
No, because he did not pick up the shield that Level just picked up, so,
Oh, but... Oh, look at that, though. Wow. Great combat there.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a canyon, but I could be wrong. I'd love to see, because this southernmost section where they started has all 4 towns in the start, and that's about it by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And one cave that was not that useful. Oh, hi, mountain pass here. And we've got a palace here in the middle of the... Well, just in the middle. P3 or 6 in the middle.
P3 or 6 in a very dark green. And there's the front of Jump Cave.
Okay, so the other one is by this set of towns, I believe, so that's not all that helpful.
And that is either a pass-through or the item... Oh, we have a palace and we have a transport.
P5 here.
Yep. Maze Island! Hey, what we didn't find last time.
Yep.
And it looks like
P5
it has
also an extremely dark green.
2 connectors, it looks, possibly.
Yeah, cave and a raft.
Well, you're gonna have to choose... Oh, yeah. Xarnax is like, no, I'll come back when I get the boots to see what that palace is.
Don't blame him. And Level's taking a look at the southeast corner of the map, which, yeah, that's all just dead. Like, this southern segment of the west is impressively interesting. It's got the starting palace, and it's got all 4 towns, and it's got literally nothing else.
Yep. Oh,
Okay, this does look like vanilla biome, just a really funky vanilla.
Pretty big expanses there, too.
Yeah. Big expanses of nothing is what this vanilla-like biome is.
Yeah.
It's hilarious that it's just like a river running across the entire southern, like, separating a whole entire section of the map from everything else, and then you've got more traditional vanilla-like biome.
And
weird
we have
map.
Magic Cave. Oh, but a death.
Yeah.
And Xarnax is gonna have to be careful. He is down to his last life.
Yeah, in Extreme Environment Starseed, as Level's also down to his last life, heading across the bridge, I would just up A. You're only on the bridge. You might as well up A since you're on the bridge, because you're not getting very far up north without it.
Oh, what's happening there, Xarnax? Oh, the death before he could even see the item.
Ouch.
He is so close, too.
Yeah, Level does get across the bridge, but it is only on 1 life, so this might not get him all that far. Well, he should hopefully make it to Palace 2.
This is the other side of Jump Cave.
Yeah.
He's gonna take that back to the other side.
Makes sense. It's nicer than the bridge, because the bridge kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And Level does make it to 3 or 6 here, so can't up A and get his lives back. But yeah, the bridge kinda sucks by start, so with Jump Cave going the direction it does, it's actually not a bad idea.
And Level's gonna explore the cave. It must be the pass-through, because he's bailing out.
Yeah, I think so. And it's gonna find P5 and Maze Island here.
Yep.
Oh, and Xarnax does take a death to something in Jump Cave here.
Well, that's
this
a nasty
Island looks
combination.
ugly, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, and another death.
Ouch. Yeah, you get either a fairly unfun Jump Cave or a equally unfun bridge.
It's because of these enemies here at the... Oh, it's a red Dyra. That's what's causing the trouble.
That'll do it. Well, if he can get through, which he does, he's got P5 to up A yet, so that's not the worst.
Yep.
Level does decide to try to take this encounter to get to that cave connector. Random block of mountain in the middle of nowhere there on Xarnax's side. Funny game.
And here is the P-Bag Cave. Oh, first island on Maze Island.
Yeah.
And we have a heart container, which I think, and a heart container on Xarnax's side too.
Which reminds me, that's our first item on the west. There's 6 other things. We've only seen 1, which is mildly dumb.
So, oh, and he's found the other one. It looks nope.
No, that's the same one.
Just fell back through. Okay, but a heart container right now, not the worst thing for people.
No, this west is a horrendous mess, though. A really ugly vanilla-like biome that's not being kind.
And it didn't look like they could walk their way around to the other side of Saria, so...
I'm not sure where the other side of Saria is.
Bagu may be required?
Yeah, if Saria unlocks Boots somehow, because Boots would get you to the other side of Saria. We just don't know where that is.
Well,
man. Attack 2 also doesn't seem to be making a big dent in things today either, which isn't helping.
No. Time to see if... Maybe finally to see what this item is.
Yeah, if Xarnax can survive.
Yeah. Oh! Whatever the enemies are that are in those little divots, they are just tearing Xarnax apart.
I think he might be regretting not getting that shield at the beginning of the seed, because he would like it right about now.
Yep.
And we've got ourselves the other of 3 or 6 in Maze Island, a nice gray color.
And that wasn't... just get to the item, Xarnax. Jump! Boots!
Nice! That's a really good find with that west. You can avoid both Jump Cave and the ugly as heck bridge.
Yep, and now he can get to the other side of Saria.
Yep. Yeah, Magic jar for level, by the way.
Ooh, and there's a hammer container blocked, a hammer block cave, and our third palace, which is 4.
Yep, in the northeast-ish, kind of orangey.
Yep.
Yeah, middle. Yeah, well, north middle-ish, I guess. Not quite northeast. It's a wacky looking bit.
Level Engine continuing to dig out this Maze Island.
Yeah. What the heck is a hammer container? I don't know. What is a hammer container?
Yeah, I know.
Words are hard.
I meant hammer rock. And there's Fairy Cave.
Level deciding that Maze Island was not paying out with much of anything. Don't blame him for not going to try P3 or 6 there. That would have been an unfun mess. We are, however, whatever Saria, so we've seen 2 items in the west, and we've seen a hammerlocked cave, which is probably a 3rd item.
Yep.
This thing here looks to be some more. Wow, this map looks bad.
I think that's the other side of Fairy Drop there. And here's the east.
The east. I did not realize that was even. I didn't realize there was a thing over it.
And Dash and Darunia.
That's a canyon east, by the way, so that's a great
And
find.
there's GP.
Yeah, both GP and Darunia in the middle of the west coast. What was in Darunia? I missed it.
Dash.
Or middle east coast, sorry, I can't count.
And Level Engine. Oh, if he can get through this. He'll get his boots and... Oh! And that is... P2.
Yeah, P2 on the far north end of the west. The east, sorry. Kind of a dark reddish color. Yeah, Canyon East, perfectly. Oh, that was a cave to the east, also in Maze Island.
Oh, so we got 2 connectors to the east, and here's New Casino with Fairy. Okay, how many containers this time, old lady? 5. Ooh. Level Engine's gonna be able to get that when he gets there.
Yeah, because I think I found another magic jar in Maze Island, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So there
Level has found boots and is taking a wander around the coasts as well.
So that's the heart container and magic container on Maze Island then.
This eastern map this western map is just blah, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even realize there was stuff east of Start where Level found that connector cave, I'll be honest. It was that bad.
Yeah, it looked like there wasn't much out that way, but...
Apparently, hi, there's stuff out here.
And Xarnax in an item cave.
So,
Water of Life. Well, I guess it is, Dr. Y. And levelengine has now found the east.
Yep. And this is just Canyon being Canyon, little wonky looking on Xarnax's side. And Level also is heading directly south from where they came in, because they came out into the canyon in basically the middle of it. Xarnax went north from the cave connector, and then Level's heading south. So a bit of divergence, but they'll soon go.
Well, there's the grass tile.
Oh yeah, that's a grass tile. I thought Level's in the east. No, he's still in the west. Grass tile has a P bag in the far southeast. That's useless and unhelpful.
Yep.
And here's Wolf Kasuto with something that Xarnax is going to pick up.
Levelengine has found Spell for Xarnax, but Levelengine has found Medicine Cave.
Yeah. Also in the far southeast, figures that we were missing a couple item caves because I still count. So this is our fourth item in the west, and we are missing a hammer blocked item and one final item cave. There's the valley and a magic jar for Xarnax.
On the desert tile, yep.
This canyon's just looking kind of messy.
It is. Yes, Xarnax, you know about Darunia.
And Xarnax is heading back up north. I think Olcus was a little bit further south than I thought.
Here's New Kasuto, and he's got his magic container, so he's going to grab his item.
Yes.
Which is... a 1-up.
Womp, womp. Can also get the item out of here, since he just got a spell.
Yep.
Or at least he thinks he can, because he's still going. I miss that Level just got out of that cave there in the southeast. This west map is disgustingly bad.
Oh, spell wasn't that bad.
No, not even 4 full magic jars, about 63 or something that looks like.
Yep, and that's it. Oh, the any key. Oh, that's big.
That is a really good find, because magic jar, thank you, and
that means Xarnax can start diving palaces. Ooh, Fairy's 99 though.
Well, the any key's fine.
Yeah, he needed that any key because he wasn't going to be casting Fairy anytime soon.
No. Dash, by the way, is in Nibiru today, and Xarnax is going to take use of those boots and head on over to the north side of Saria. And I think that should be our final item cave there. We're going to get Darunia here. Because, yeah, there is an item hammerlock today, because we've seen just about every other item cave on the west, and I think that cave by Saria north side should be the final one. And spell for level.
Xarnax will be picking up Thunder here shortly.
Yeah, the other side of Saria, not really anything besides itself.
So Thunder was boots locked. Oh, and the grass tile in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the water there.
Yeah. And actually, Xarnax is going to skip that cave there. I thought that would have been the last item cave, but else might have just miscounted.
And there's the child.
Life. Yep. Child for level.
Thunder is 69 at Magic 2.
Yep. Alright, so next I'm going to find the pea bag and the magic jar over here. I lost track of where our final item cave in the west is, because we're missing one that's not hammerlocked.
There's Jump in the Buru.
Or that was Jump, right? That mixed up things, yeah. We're in the southeast. I don't think we've seen Trophy Cave, no.
No, I don't think we have.
I know we have one hammerlocked cave, and we have one other cave that's not hammerlocked, I'm fairly sure. Because I've been trying to keep track of items. I've seen the harp, boots, pea bag, and the magic jar so far in the west that I've counted. This is the magic jar for Xarnax. Or unless I forgot to write down the item on Stonehenge, which is possible, because I can't count that. Because I forgot what Stonehenge had today. Whoops. That was the pea bag?
Yeah, it was just a pea bag.
Yeah, okay, so I've kept track correctly. So I've only written down 4 items in the west, and there's 6 total, so I'm wondering where the 6th is. Because I know one cave is hammerlocked. That one's one of our 2 missing items. I don't know where the other is, though.
Oh, look what Xarnax found. I mean, levelengine found. Don't see this tile often. Levelengine wandering further into the northwest corner of the east here.
Yeah, which I think Xarnax has already been to. We've seen all of our landmarks. Oh, I think we're missing... I don't know if we've seen the item caves in the east yet. We've seen the water tile and grass tile.
Oh! He gets hit and killed right as he's about to grab the medicine of life.
Yeah, so I think... Yeah, so we've seen the magic, the child, and the medicine so far in the east, which means we're missing 1 item cave, if I've been counting correctly. Yeah, so Level's gonna have an attack time before he goes into any palace at this rate.
Yeah.
I'm curious where Xarnax is going now.
EXP has been very kind to them.
Very.
Xarnax is going to keep ignoring that one cave, but...
It might be a pasture, I don't remember. I also might just not be able to count, because that's not news. Xarnax
is going to go get down stab.
Yeah, might as well. Nice, by the way, remembering which town specifically was Mido, considering all four were right next to each other.
Yeah, that's even also the hard part, keeping them separate.
Yeah, I just, as a viewer, I just didn't bother writing down which one was which, because they're not that much different as a viewer, but as a runner, you do need to know which one is which, because as you waste a few seconds checking them. Very first level, as Xarnax heads back to... Alright, he is heading for P3 or 6 here.
Yep.
P1, by the way, must be in the Valley of Death today, process of elimination.
Yep.
And, that raft, by the way, looks like it's going to Maze Island today.
Yes, it is. The raft spot was up in the northeast corner of Maze Island. And a quick Rabbinac. So this is P3. Oh, careful, Xarnax. You don't got... Oh, this is a beefy Rebo. Oh boy, Star, here we go again.
Yep. Yeah, really it is a tax-free Rebo. And this is P2 for level.
Yep.
Ouch for Xarnax.
Yep. But when you got a beefy Rebo to deal with, attack 3 just doesn't cut it.
No, yeah, because Xarnax hasn't even gotten Rebo off his horse, and that's another death. Ouch.
Yep. His horse has a lot of HP today.
Yes, it does.
And Blue Iron Knuckles seeming to even give a levelengine some fits.
Oh, and it's game over for Xarnax.
Luckily Rebo isn't that far, but Xarnax says, thanks, but no thanks. I'll go find something else to do.
Makes sense. That Rebo's tough in Attack 3. The benefits of power leveling showing off for level. His Attack 4 is definitely making it dead.
Yeah, for now. But like I said, he was fighting a Blue Iron Knuckle here earlier, and it was even giving him a workover. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Red Iron Knuckle going down quick, though.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's the Hammerlock Cave for Xarnax. That has to be one item. I'm still confused as to where the other item is. I think it's by the north end of Saria. Xarnax just didn't check it. And I think that's where the other item cave in the west has to be, because I can see Xarnax's personal tracker on the stream on the comms page, and he's marked off 4 out of 6 item locations in the west. He has and he doesn't know where the other item cave is either. Because it ain't that.
Yep.
Heading back to the east for now.
And just a dead end for levelengine.
Yep.
Oh, and there's levelengine picking up attack 5.
Yeah. You know, I don't think Xarnax ever did pick up shield. I'm kind of wondering how much he's regretting it at the rate the seed is going.
I know, right? Sometimes when the game gives you early shield, you just gotta take it.
Yeah, you really do sometimes. Because it would have made help Xarnax a fair bit, because with how many deaths he's taken this steed, attack 3 just not being exceptionally helpful.
Nope. And level engine's going in circles here.
Yeah, level is child for Xarnax, which will get him dash. And is gonna get jump here.
A blue and red jar drop from enemies back to back on level engine side. Funny game.
Very funny.
Oh, and here's the item. And we have a heart.
Womp womp. Not really what they're looking for at this point. They would like the raft. They would like the glove. You know, the trophy would be great.
Yeah.
The hammer might be nice. Not.
Nope. Nope.
Not the heart container.
So hopefully level engine can just find Helmet Head and put this P2 far behind him.
Yeah, because that is not helpful. I think it might have been better than a P-bag. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
Like, a level I think might have preferred a magic jar even to a heart container, so that's just a load of blah.
Yeah.
Xarnax is just taking a wander around the east.
Because there's that one forest tile right there in the middle of the water that's just taunting them, going, I might be a hammer tile, I might not be a hammer tile.
Well, I've seen all the landmarks, so it can't be anything. Because it can't be a cave there, light shifter, it's just a random forest tile, it's fine.
Okay.
And there was an item cave by Nukasudo, but I guess Xarnax checked it already because he's skipping
Oh! Helmet Head might be glove blocked.
Ooh, that would be an ouch.
In fact, I think he is, because level engine has bailed on P2.
Yeah, that would make sense. Ouch, though.
Ouch. And in one of those glove required rooms, too, where you have to have it to get through both sides of it.
Mm-hmm. And we're still missing the second item cave in the east.
Oh, here we go. Sure. Level Engine's going to give us an answer here. And it's just a connector.
Okay, so what did I lose track of in the west end? Because we're missing one item cave in the west, and I think we're missing one item cave in the east, too. Upstep for Xarnax, I have gotten lost again, as usual.
And level engine going to pick up Thunder.
We're missing Heart Container Cave and Trophy Cave in the west, one of which, according to Xarnax's personal tracker at least, one of which is Hammerlock, the other which I think is AWOL, but I could also just screw up counting. And then the east, I'm fairly certain we have not seen the second item cave.
Yeah, because Xarnax hasn't dug out Maze Island, which it looks like he might be doing, and he's going to find the heart container and the magic container here.
Yep. Still unable to survive long enough to get attack 4, which is kind of rough. Downstab for level.
Yep.
And Xarnax is about to get the heart container here in this cave.
Yep.
Boots is going to make it a little easier for Xarnax to get around, because... Well, maybe. Well, it's gonna be easy to get him get back out of here.
Level engine picking up, I believe, Dash.
No, that's life in Nito.
There's Xarnax's magic container. Have we even seen Death Mountain?
Nope. I think it's behind that raft tile.
Ooh.
It has to be behind the raft tile because we've seen the bridge and both connector caves. It's raft locked.
Okay, so we have a raft locked Death Mountain, and that could be where our glove is.
It could. It could be our trophy in there too. The odds are going up by the minute at this point because.
Yep. As we can see by Xarnax's tracker, there's not many places left.
Not really, no. Yeah, we've got a hammerlocked. We've got one hammerlocked cave in the west. The second's AWOL. The other item cave in the east is also completely missing.
All right, what palace
really certain Red Rock does not exist. This is 6 in Maze Island.
All right, so 6 is in Maze Island.
Well, what dungeons have we not seen the items of? We haven't seen palaces 1, 3. We haven't seen the items in any of the palaces, so they could be. Who knows?
Yeah. No, we saw the item in 2.
Okay, not 2, but besides that, we haven't seen any other palaces. So it could be in any of the palaces, but that's not 2. It could be in the handful of item caves we just haven't found.
Yep, and I think you've been here, Level.
I think you have, yes. This looks familiar.
This is P-Bag Cave, which, if I remember quickly, is just a heart container, which I thought you got already. No, you haven't gotten this one. And that's...
Unfortunately, I already wrote down this heart container, so that's not a new item, I don't think.
No, because, Oh! P6 might be glove block, too!
Oh, you. ER, let's see.
Oh, this is getting uglier by the minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, Level has an extra heart container for Xarnax. Where was that again? Oh yeah, P2. So yeah, that checks out. The heart container, they both have the heart container from P-Bag Cave, so that's not new for either runner.
Yep. So this could turn into a very long seed here.
Yeah, it could. We're not going anywhere fast, that's obvious.
Yep.
P5 now for Level.
Yep. And yeah, we're almost 40 minutes in and we've yet to see a crystal placed.
Yeah, no gems at all, and not much of anything right now.
Yep.
This seed being significantly worse than the first one. Well, the first one was nice to start, and then the raft decided to be dumb.
Yep.
I'm gonna look up where that raft is, by the way, once we're done with this race, one or the other.
Alright. I'm curious to where that raft was in that last seed, because, oh boy, it was getting close to taking us on a whirlwind last location tour.
Yeah, because it was either P2 or New Kasuto, and you don't know which. New Kasuto behind 7 magic shards, so the magic shard in a pretty ugly 6.
Yeah.
Was raft on Maze Island? Okay, so where the heck was the Cave to Death Mountain then? Because to Maze Island, because they didn't find the Cave to Maze Island. And it was getting to the point where I thought it might have been a dead end, because that's happened more than once, where the connector cave is just dead-ended to Maze Island. Hey Slamu, Xarnax crashed, so they are redoing it with a new seed, which sucks considerably more, I'd say, overall. The last one had a fairly horrendous Death Mountain dig for a connector cave neither actually found. I thought they needed a raft, but apparently it wasn't that either.
Yes,
in this seed, they're just stuck, as Xarnax, I guess, concludes that P3 is glove locked. Good to know.
Yep. So right now, that The glove and the trophy are the two big items we really would like to see really soon, or this is going to drag out quite a bit.
And okay, Cave to the Maze Idols in the middle of Death Mountain. Let's see, thank you. Yeah, because I was wondering where it ended up, because he never found it. I was getting, and well, that's rando for you. Death Mountain going to be Death Mountain. We would eventually found. I think we would have eventually seen it from our runners. It just would have taken ages.
Yep.
In the meantime, though, this one's just being a troll. They don't have. They are glove blocked out of several palaces. They're They don't. We know that trophy is required, but we've got no idea where trophy is. We're completely missing 2 item caves, one in the west, one in the east. We can't figure out where they are. They're just missing at the moment. Their actual locations are an entire mystery. It's either I can't take notes or the map's just bad. I can't tell which.
Levelengine taking death. He's on his last life, but he is at Goomba.
Yeah.
Goomba being a tough fight even on attack 5 this time.
Not the worst, all things considered.
True. And Xarnax heading into the Death Valley.
Yep, and that's a nice Goomba for good level. First gem, finally, at almost 39 minutes.
Yep.
And it is another really dark green palace. We've got 3 really dark green palaces today. Thanks, game.
Yep. All the colors of the rainbow you have at your disposal, and you give us green.
Yep, palaces 1, 3, and 5, all fairly dark shades of green. You can see that is 5 on level side, which is a little more yellow, but yeah. Green.
Yep.
And, well, the last seed was a fair bit more colorful. This one kinda isn't.
No, this one's a little more drab.
Yeah. I mean, not gonna complain. If you're gonna have multiples of the same color, at least it's dark green and not, bubblegum pink.
Yeah.
I'll take this over bubblegum pink everything, or like a really light gray gets pretty harsh on the eyes, too.
Yeah. P6 wasn't fun looking at.
No, it was still a medium green. That's an ouch of a P bag.
Oh, yeah. That's not what we wanted to see.
No. So at this point, P2 is confirmed glove blocked, helmet ahead, and the item was just a heart container, and we saw that from level. P3 we think might be glove blocked, because Xarnax was there not too long ago and ended up bailing out of the place.
We think P6 is glove blocked.
P6, sorry, not P3 and P6. Can't take my units.
So it's...
Level is doing his best to try and see if the P5's item is accessible. We know it's not P2.
Yep.
We don't think it's P6. P4 exists.
Somewhere.
They don't really want to dig if P4 is in the west.
Okay.
P4's issue is they don't have Reflect. They would like to get the trophy and get Reflect before they dig P4. That might not happen.
Yeah, no.
What if the trophy is one of 2, maybe 3 even items that are hard required? There might be 4 items required if the seat's particularly stupid. Because I know the Death Mountain is raft locked.
Yep.
There is an item cave in the west hammer locked.
Oh, here's the item. In 5.
Ooh.
And we have...
Hey!
Trophy! Hey! I like seeing that.
Unfortunately, so that's 4 beatable. Maybe.
So that's now P4 on the table for... Oh, and a very easy horse head, even on attack 3.
Nice quick jackhammer, and that's that.
Yep.
So Xarnax finally getting on the board at 41 minutes. This is not a fun seed.
Nope.
Yeah, 4 is at least practically dippable. Can it be completed? We don't know, because the glove is still missing.
Yep.
We also may need the raft, and who knows where that is.
Yeah. Again.
What would be great is if we need to go dig if I need to go dig either 3 or 4, it's to get a hammer to go get the raft out of that one hammerlocked cave in the west to go to Death Mountain to find that glove.
Oh yes, that would be super spicy.
It would. All right, this is that's 3 for Xarnax, by the way. The other dark greenish palace. Okay, 3 and 5 were a bit more yellowish. P1 is more straight green. P4, by the way, is an orange color, so it's really easy to spot.
Yeah.
Xarnax was in 3 earlier, I think, and got trolled by Rebo, if I remember correctly, so he's back
Oh,
here.
yes. He got trolled hard by Rebo. He wasn't even able to get him off his horse the one time.
No.
Rebo's done some work.
Yes, he has.
Oh, what do we have over here? Levelengine finding another section of the west here.
No, this is just heading back up the eastern coast. You've seen this. He'll be
Oh,
out by the hammerlocked cave soon. Yeah, okay, that's P3 up there. Thinking of that, P4 is just north of where level is right now. Yeah, and that hammerlocked cave. Alright.
And level's gonna give us a look at P4.
Yeah, this is new. We'll see the item is in here. Xarnax is back at Rebo and is gonna also try and dig the item out of 3.
And also giving us slideshow mode.
Yes, internet.
And attack 4 is still not doing too much.
Well, no, it was a pretty decent jackhammer.
And he's trying to get this one. And Rebo, even on attack 4, flexing.
Yeah, taking multiple hits, but a pretty nice pair of jackhammers does get Xarnax through.
Oh, does he go over? Yes, he's on. Oh, here's the item in 4 already.
Convenient. Is it useful?
Yes! There's the glove! And just a cross in Xarnax's dungeon.
Alright, so Xarnax turns around, decides he's just gonna eat the gem. And Xarn levels in, well, go mode, actually, yeah.
Yeah. There shouldn't be much stopping him now.
No.
But yes, we had simultaneous item finds there. Set maybe the raft. Yeah, the raft. Oh, the raft.
Well, no, because we have the items we need, and the raft just takes us to Death Mountain, which we can confirm is not required anymore.
True. Ooh, mid Rebo. Right, a Karak Rebo.
Yep.
Which Leveligine's tearing through at attack 6.
Nice.
And another mid Rebo. Oof. That's back-to-back Rebo sharks.
Yep.
I mean, nice experience. 700 from the kill and then 500 from the P-bag that drops. I mean, can't complain about that, but... Oh, and it just leads to a dead end. Oof.
Yeah, Xarnax back in the east. Unfortunately, because he needs to dig his western palaces,
There's
he
the
finds
raft.
the raft. Oh no, that's the last item in the east. Unfortunately, that's probably going to go send him off to Death Mountain, which we know to be a load of nothing at this point.
Yep. Oh no, this could be
no
very.
wonder we didn't see that cave. It's on the very edge of the coast. No wonder. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, this could be very bad news for Xarnax if he decides to chase the raft.
I think it will, because it's Zelda dig palaces, which is not an especially appealing idea at the rate the palaces have been going for Xarnax.
Well, he has to get into P4. Because that's where his glove is.
P5 for his trophy to go to P4 for his glove.
Yep, he's got to get to P4 here P5 in a hurry.
Unfortunately, he isn't. I mean, it makes sense from his perspective. It just feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, and he is going to chase this raft.
It makes a lot of sense. It just feels bad.
Yep.
Vanilla like Death Mountain. Lovely. Or Mountainous, actually, I think this is.
Yeah, this is a mountainous. Oh, and there's Hammer Cave right away.
Okay, that saves him some time if Spectacle Rock is available quickly.
Yep. Well, he doesn't have the hammer, so...
Oh, that's true. So he can get out of here. That's actually good for Xarnax if he found Hammer Cave immediately. He's going to get this and get out of here. Unless it's the hammer, in which case...
If this is the vanilla hammer, this is bad news for Xarnax.
Yeah. I would like this to be a close race, so I would like this to not be the hammer.
Yeah, we like this to be a close race, so we don't want to see the hammer here.
Is that what we said? Okay, heart container. Good.
And he's gonna... Yep, and out he goes. So both of them are sitting at 7 hearts now.
Yep, I think Xarnax is just gonna head back over.
Ooh.
Okay, that's not
There's the up. Yep, okay.
Fair enough.
Yes, get out of there, Xarnax. That raft was a troll.
Yeah, please get out of there. You're not going anywhere fast with it, so...
Yep.
Should hopefully go dig those western palaces now, because I think that's where he should be going. That's, I think, where he is going.
Okay, and... Levelengine's still going through this 4. This is... Oh, there we... say something, and there's... Karak.
Dash is a feature in 4.0, replacing the fire spell, which makes you go really fast. You can't.
There goes Karak. And that will be...
That was a ridiculous amount of experience. I think you picked up 5,000 plus experience naturally, which is kind of stupid.
Oh! And he gems it.
I mean, he's at 6 race where he's just gonna power level.
Yeah, true. Oh no, he took 7!
Oh, okay, he's gonna power level the next one, I guess.
Yeah, well, he still has 4 palaces to go, so yeah.
By the way, Xarnax is gonna find the glove and then get out of P4, and which is fair enough, you might as well at the rate this is going.
Yeah.
Because it's digging Reflectless P4 versus digging Gloveless everything else. Not a fun choice either way.
Yeah. And here comes level into P3.
Yep.
Just the cross here in P3, so he really doesn't want that, and he
doesn't really want anything.
Well, well, hey, he found Rebo right away.
Yeah, Xarnax is going to peek get him before making the trip down there, which makes sense. He's going to be super happy to see that glove.
Yep, and oh yeah, the attack 7 just chew. His horse didn't even get off the screen.
Nope.
He just chewed through that. And oh, he's going to get such a huge EXP dump for this.
Yep. Alright, up A for Xarnax. Nice and easy. Unfortunately, Karak took forever to find.
Yeah.
And Xarnax up A's. Where is he going now?
Who knows? And Levelegine's going to get the news just across. Time to get out of here.
I'm not even bother with that. I think.
Well, he's gonna get
He's just
his
going
level.
over here to get his levels. I don't think he's going to continue.
No, now that he sees the cross, he's gone.
Well, I don't know even if he'll see it. Oh yeah, he can't actually see the cross on the screen. I wasn't sure, but yeah.
766. Wow. So levelengine is in excellent position now.
Yep, needs to go back to 1, 2, and 6, beat those palaces, then head off to GP.
Yep.
Well, do 6, then 1, 2, and GP in some order.
Yeah, some order.
He probably won't bother for more levels, I don't think.
Nah. 766, he should be able to clear the rest of the game, no problem with those.
Yeah, Xarnax is taking a wander around the west. I'm looking for an item cave at this point, I wouldn't blame him.
Yep, but we know that the west is not the answer.
No, oh, that looks like the last item cave, by the way.
Yeah.
Stupid spot. Please don't be the hammer.
Oh, if this is the hammer and sends him back to Death Mountain. It's the flute.
Okay, that's good. It's useless.
Yeah, because we didn't see any flute blocks in the east.
Nope.
So once again, nice sigh of relief for Xarnax not getting railroaded by the distracting items.
Because he could very well have gotten screwed over by that.
Oh
if
yeah.
They had been hammer.
That's
He's really not in a great position, but the hammer would have just put him in a really bad, even worse spot.
Yeah, it would have all but put levelengine in the winner's seat.
Yeah, because Level's already got a sizable lead, and a hammer would have just made it worse for poor Xarnax.
Yeah. And is this P5 for no?
This is P5, I think. Yeah, this is P3. No, I can't. Rain. That's P5, yes.
Alright, so
really having
he's in the right. He's in the right palace.
Yep.
Just needs to find that glove.
Verb is down for level.
Yep. Gem in. And no, level get his next up. Life 7, that's nice to have. And with 2 more gems to place, he might have an 8 something here by the end. If he takes all of them.
Yeah. And here's Guma for Xarnax. Let's see, I don't remember where the item was.
Neither do I, but...
I'll be honest, Trails, after 2 seeds, I don't remember.
Xarnax getting in a really good Guma fight here. Ooh, spoke a little too soon. Oh, there we go.
Alright, 2 for Zart level now. We do know this is a glove blocked World's helmet head.
So, no problem for him.
Nope. Xarnax just needs to continue in this fight to find that trophy, and I think he will.
Yep. So once he gets a hold of that trophy, he'll be good to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he has to do 4, which is a real maze and a half for a level.
Yeah, and here's that glove block, so...
Trails, Xarnax just didn't dig the western palaces. Unfortunately, P5 here is the trophy. P5 is a trophy. P4 had the glove, and between the two, they blocked a number
what a
of
weak helmet head! He didn't even lose his second helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, just Xarnax is not taking the Western Palaces and taking too much of the East, which is understandable enough. It just did not pay out. And some low levels did not help either. Level once again showing being another runner to show off the power of the power level strat.
Yep. That's
Xarnax has the glove. He just doesn't have the trophy yet. It's in here. He's doing what he needs to do. It's just going to take him a while. And then once he does get the trophy, P4 is also a real maze, so he's got some ways to go.
So yeah, he's got to get the trophy to secure Reflect, and then he can get in there into 4 and secure that, but it just might be a little too late.
Yeah.
Because Level Engine's entering Death Valley as we speak. Or not?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Level Engine?
Yeah, checking the maps to see if that's something useful in that grass tile, which makes sense. And oh no. Oh, no, Xarnax did get the trophy. Whoops. I was like, did he get the trophy? Yes, phew.
No Trails, you'll be racing Artea.
Yeah, Trails races are...
It's Q Killane who'll get the loser of this one.
Yep. Xarnax is trying to remember which one of these was the Bruno again and gets it right.
Yep. Seed putting all 4 towns in that. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a good race for sure.
We've got a lot of good racers in this tournament, as here's Horsehead for level, and Xarnax is back in P4. Yeah, Attack 7 is really good against Horsehead, surprise!
And considering that Horsehead already had health missing, 1 strike and down.
Yep, and happy 1 hour everyone as level finishes up his final gem. This seed has gone nicer than the last one. Despite the significantly lousier start, it's actually not been too bad.
Yep. And
last one was a good start, bad end. This one's a bad start, good, fairly decent end.
And that's life 8 for Level Engine. So he is going to be heading into Great Palace 778. This is unless the Great Palace really turns him around, this is his race to lose.
Yep, and Xarnax is finding the pair of Reba Sharks, which mean it to be a dead end. Oof. Yeah, Shield Life and Dash for level's in a really great spot, especially at 778. Of course, Xarnax just getting short-shafted during both seeds tonight.
Yep.
Xarnax, I think level's going in the wrong direction for GP. Yep.
Yep.
You need to head north, but that's easy to make the mistake because it's a little harder to tell with a canyon where you are in the canyon.
You should be closing in on GP shortly.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Alright.
And oh, green again.
101.43. Yep, more green. Yay! 4 out of 7 palaces are green today, Gabe. And we start off the GP with a regular old waffle room. Perfectly decent enemies in this first waffle.
So far.
That's a Chicken Knight that goes down in one hit.
Yep.
And is that it?
Yeah, easy first room. How about that?
Because we've seen some ugly first waffle rooms in this tournament. There was one where T-Bird was only like 10 maybe 10 rooms in, but those 10 rooms all collectively sucked horrendously. And I think about your 8th room in that chain of 10 rooms had a fairy in it, which was your only way to get to the T-Bird room without taking a death.
Goodness.
And you had to take that death. You couldn't take a death before the T-Bird room because the rest of GP sucked so bad you needed all 3 lives in it.
Oof.
Because that scene started off with an absolutely brutal waffle room and just continued chickens, chickens, and more chickens.
Sounds like a Krista special.
Oh yeah, it was a pity she wasn't able to watch it. She would have loved that brood mess of a GP.
Yep.
I forget which race it was. I just remember the GP was awful. This GP so far being incredibly tame. It's got a fairy block or 3, but it's got a couple of fairy blocks so far, but beyond that, this GP's been a real bore.
Yeah. No real spicy rooms yet.
No, not really.
And still nothing. But
yeah.
it is starting to offer a lot of twists and turns.
Yeah, the level has seen several forks as Xarnax finally finds Karok.
And here's another one.
Hey!
And it's Thunderbird. Oh. But he doesn't have the magic to cast Thunder.
Nope. Karok's down for Xarnax.
Thundering Shield for levelengine going into the T-Bird fight. Oh, and 7 is just tearing T-Bird apart.
Yep. Alright,
And that level 8 in health, his health meter barely moved from that one bop.
Yeah, those high levels paying out. That power level strategy really proving its worth yesterday and today.
Yep. And here's Dark Link right after.
Go figure. GG's level.
Yep.
There were a lot of forces for T-Bird, so this makes sense. So next, I need to go beat Palace 2 and Palace 6. P2 is in the far north, P6 is in Maze Island, and Xarnax, I think, is going for Maze Island right now. If you can remember how to get there. Which should be this case.
And down goes Dark Link, and there's the finish of 105.36 for levelengine.
GG's.
GG's.
Actually, no, Xarnax is heading up to P2. Alright, this isn't too hard to find. Just waiting on level to join the waiting room here as we watch Xarnax go through P2. Just taking a death there. And hey, levelengine.
Oh, hi.
GG, levelengine.
So I wasn't expecting to do 2 seeds in one night, or I don't know.
We weren't expecting you to do 2 seeds in one night either.
Well,
Yeah.
1.5 more or less. Well, 1.5 more like it. Because I didn't do both.
Well, back in the first seed, the raft was starting to try and turn out to be a sticking point. Not so much this time.
I never found the raft second time either.
Apparently, in the first seed, raft was
In Maze Island. I checked.
Yeah, raft was in Maze Island, and then there was just a connection cave in the middle of the Death Mountain that you missed.
I mean, I did look in case maybe there would be connector cave. I mean, I only saw one of that first seed. That was
you
from
looked around, but
west of Death Mountain.
It had to be Death Mountain. You just didn't quite track down that one connector cave because that Death Mountain was kind of a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
But then in this seed, your power leveling is what helped tip the scales for you.
Huh?
Your power leveling, like you getting attack early, helped a bunch. Xarnax had low attack for a very long time and had a really rough time. I think it's what sent him out of P5, because he took a long time to... Because he actually built out of P5. You guys were in there at the same time, and he chose to bail.
He chose to bail?
Yeah.
Yeah, he chose to bail on that initial dip of P5.
And I spent how many minutes in there? 15 at least?
It was something really bad, yeah.
Yeah, it was ugly.
Longer than many of my great palaces, even.
Yeah, longer than this great palace, for sure.
Yeah.
Really?
That was actually a fairly quick great palace.
Indeed. Must have gotten there about an hour, 2 minutes in, or maybe a little earlier.
Oh yeah, like hour 2, hour 3, pretty quick, and then just, oh hi, you're done.
So congratulations on making it to the final 4 of the winner's bracket.
Yeah, GG, you're...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be going to sleep soon, most likely. Oh, it's gonna be Trails?
No, it's gonna be Animus United.
You did? What did I miss?
Yeah, go find out.
You can watch the VOD to find out, because we're trying to not spoil it, since it was just earlier today.
I gotta see the VOD then.
Yeah, it was on ZSR2. I wasn't going to spoil it at all, except for cough cough, somebody spoiled the result.
Sorry.
As our next does find helmet head now.
I've seen so far is the match result. I gotta see how the match result happened, because I was expecting Trails for sure.
I think we all were. So when we found out that it wasn't Trails, it was a little...
Yeah, I might watch a bit of that, then go to bed.
I can't blame you.
I will watch it tomorrow, because I am getting fairly tired as it is half past midnight.
Yep.
Just watch Trails literally tear the loser's bracket, though.
Oh, this is gonna be a mess, because there's a lot of... Trails is getting Artea, who's not shabby at all. It's in losers round 1. Actually, oh wait, no. Sorry, Xarnax is getting Kool-Aid. We got mixed up collectively in our thing.
Yep.
Wait, where's Rose City Saint? Oh, he lost the Chroma?
Yeah.
Yeah, lost to Chroma in a really close race last night.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that Chromata is also a pretty good player.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he had a really excruciatingly close win over Artea, and then his...
It had to have been close against RCS.
Very close. He actually came from behind to take that, you know that power leveling strategy we mentioned in this that made a difference for you in this race? It really made a difference it made a ridiculously big difference for Chroma versus RCS.
Chroma being quite in the same league as Rose City Saint, but also from what I'm seeing with Animus beating Trails, like, does it really matter exactly, like, what league which player is in? Like, just how consistent a player is? Does it really matter? Because the upset can always happen.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Rando is Rando, and like Chroma is very, very good.
Not so much Max Rando. Even in Standard it can happen, the upset. Never mind Max Rando.
Oh yeah, and Chroma's very good.
Animus
is quite good too, setting Trails to losers.
Getting pretty good as of late, from what I'm seeing.
I mean, in that race yesterday, they were both sub-hour.
Yeah, which was insulting nuts.
I mean, it was just wild, their race, but...
I don't know, this is actually pretty crazy. This is completely not what I was expecting, this current bracket.
Yeah, the bracket's kind of going
next week. And then I just have to, I guess, wait and see who wins between Chroma and Jacob, because I feel like that could go either way.
Oh, it could.
So if I don't lose a single game, then I could win the whole thing without ever facing Rose City Saint or Trails.
It's a possibility. If either one of them gets knocked out on the lower side, yeah, it could be very possible you could completely avoid the two of them.
Yeah, they're not meeting in finals this year, which is unusual in and of itself. They can't meet in grand finals because they're both in losers already.
Like, only one of them can just completely obliterate the losers bracket.
Well, they might meet in losers finals and obliterate it from both sides, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting either Rose City Saint or Trails to just make it all the way through losers brackets.
Yeah, we'll see though. There's been a lot of interesting results in this bracket so far. As Xarnax finishes off Barba, I think this is but Magic 7, and it's gonna go to GP. We'll see how fast that is for him. This GP was impressively nice.
Yeah, if you chose the right...
Oh, really?
I mean, just even in terms of enemies and whatnot, there's nothing super ridiculous in it. Yeah, first we're being a lot of them, I was like,
I mean, how do you know? You're not in the palace at all, so how do you know for certain?
Fair enough. What you saw of GP was quite nice. Correction. But yeah, speaking of the bracket, check out the bracket in this link that I'm about to post. To see just what all has happened to the bracket and who can face off against each other. So yeah, you're getting Animus, up-and-coming runner, new from this season, but has gone very good very quickly. How do you feel about that one level?
Oh, Animus United?
Yeah.
I don't think I really played them at all. I don't remember playing them recently, maybe only in like weekly races.
Yeah, I think it faced off against the Trails.
If this person can beat Trails, then still definitely expecting something. I'm still definitely expecting an interesting race next week.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
That should definitely be a good one.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go and watch the VOD now at this point of Animus versus Trails. And just see what happens.
Alright. Have
Good
a good one, levelengine.
Yep. And, alright, we're just gonna watch Xarnax finish it out here. A little bit of a pity they couldn't chat with each other about the seeds, but
Yeah.
don't blame them. It's getting late for them as well. I'm pretty sure it's getting late for everyone.
Yeah.
And, by the way, Xarnax took that paperclip up an elevator, okay, and this is the ferry block. I think this is the direction of T-Bird.
Yes, it is.
Alright, that's good.
He's at least going the right way.
Yep.
And I believe he just has to keep going right one more screen and then up. No, I was wrong. He has to still keep going right, though. Up is, I think, some other room? Yeah, it's this. Oh, what you don't want, Xarnax, no!
Yeah, but he does not want to take this paperclip.
Oh!
Yeah, that's...
There we
ouch.
go. There's an ugly waffle.
That's not a fun sight.
That's a burning waffle.
Very much so. Nice one. Second waffle's a fair bit nicer.
Yep. Xarnax, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, sadly as he has no way of knowing he's gone the wrong way.
Yep.
But that's GP for you.
Yes, it is. Turn back, Xarnax. I think this is a dead end.
I think so too. Yep. Ran right into it.
Yep. I think
that's not bad.
Yep, smart move.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere fast. Might as well just up A and try again.
Yep. Hopefully he'll realize he has to go do that one paperclip room. And just grin and bear it, because he was on the right track. Surprise, chicken.
Yep.
Again. Nope. You know what room this is, Xarnax. You know you're not going to find anything here.
Nope. That's the L7 coming into it, so they know that's dead.
Yeah, so go back to the elevator here, go back down, and keep on going east.
Yep.
Oh, well, reset your magic first.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
Yep. Yep, this is the way you need to go. And up.
Hey.
There we are.
Alright, time for Thunderbird.
Yep.
Has just enough magic for Thunder.
Yep. But this should be over here on this next pass. Maybe? There we go.
Hey.
T-Bird down. And it shouldn't be too much longer before he gets to Darklink.
Well, wasn't Darklink in like the next room?
I think so, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right. It was a one right after the other.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Xarnax. Just find a nice corner and... I mean, I appreciate the actively fighting your shadow, but... You're gonna die here if you're not careful.
Now, speaking of that...
Yep. And he's down to his last life, so he might want to find that corner and just kind of hunker down.
Yep.
There we go. And there we are.
GG?
GG to Xarnax. With a time of 1:24:59.
GG's. Considering how this went, not too bad.
Yeah? It was just not getting into his Western palaces in a timely manner.
Yeah, and that's Rando for you.
Yep.
We'll see if our next wants to come chat. He will, so he'll be joining us in a minute or so. In the meantime, then, let's shoutouts to our two runners, levelengine and Xarnax, to my co-commentator Night Shifter, and to our tracker Cheeseburger Party for staying up through basically 2 seeds tonight. And quite an interesting time, interesting restream, and thanks for sticking it out as well to chat.
And welcome in Xarnax. GG, sir.
GG Xarnax. We can't hear you if you're trying to say anything. Alright, Xarnax might be having some technical issues, so we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
Let's see if I can throw him back in a second. Let's see if Xarnax is sorting out the issues. Live.
Hello there, Xarnax.
Xarnax?
We still can't hear you.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing coming through at all.
Yep. His name isn't even lighting up.
Phone keeps telling him he's disconnected. Oh no. Phone Discord can be incredibly unreliable. He's all the same with those Xarnax. Great playing both seeds, just guess it wasn't your night tonight apparently. Continued tech issues. We'll just see a second. Give Xarnax a minute or two to see if he can sort out what's going on.
Hey there, we can hear you now.
I think you get an echo now, though. That's why I try not to use my computer.
GG,
Yeah.
Xarnax.
GG's.
Thank you. So yeah, that was something.
Sure was.
Yes, it was.
That man, I think the biggest problem in the second seed was just there was too much map in my head.
Yeah, I think it got a bit turned around at various points.
Yeah. I mean, that his time, LevelEngine's time was great. I don't know that there was much I could have done to beat that. But I certainly didn't help myself by wandering around the overworld, revisiting places I'd been multiple times.
Yeah, bailing out of P5 wasn't helping either.
Yeah, the palace, the restructured palaces, just there are too many loop rooms that look alike, and it's impossible to keep track of them for me. I don't enjoy that much at all.
Fair enough. We were a little confused as to why you built it when you had everything for it.
What's that?
You had everything for P5 and this, you just didn't complete it. I guess you wanted higher levels, or?
Right, yeah. Once I got the item and my levels were like 3, 4, 5, I was like, well, I don't need the item. I mean, I've already got the item out of here. And like once I hit a dead end and I up an 8, I was like, next time, the only time I'm going to waste is walking back here. I'm right at the beginning of the palace again, so might as well do it when I've got better levels.
Yeah, that made sense. Level, because we got an edge. One of the big things that gave level an edge in the second seed is he did the power leveling strategy, so he got like attack 6 really quick, like attack 5 super early, and that made a big dent in things.
Interesting. Yeah, I have found dash completely like it's iffy because you never know how long it's going to take to get it. But the introduction of dash has very much changed my strategy to invest as much as I can into magic early on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the dangers of dash.
Yeah,
Either really helps you out or it burns you badly.
right. I felt like, especially in the first seed, I felt like, I got just, I felt really good about the first seed in terms of my play. There were not many decisions that I made that I regretted, but those couple palaces I just took way too long to get through. So I'm curious whether or not it felt like I was behind or not.
You did unfortunately feel generally kind of behind the second seed. You were okay.
No, in the first.
The first seed you were okay for a good while until, well, you didn't actually manage to get the Hammer Cave in that first seed. It was on the coast.
Right.
Your flute was in it.
Oh, okay. I think that's what I was looking for when I crashed.
I think you might have, and I forget where exactly you were when you crashed.
I was definitely digging Death Mountain at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I was about to, I had a choice, I had just gotten the 7th magic jar, so I up and aid, and I had to walk through Death Mountain to get to New Kasuto to turn in, see what she was hiding, and I figured I still need the flute, and I think I still needed something else at the time too. Maybe not.
You guys are both having a really, really bad day trying to find Maze Island is what it was.
Oh, and the raft. Yeah, the raft was the other thing it looked like we needed.
It turns out there was a connector. The connector cave in Death Mountain I thought might have been an honest to goodness dead end, because there was 2 or 3 of the things, and you weren't finding the actual Death Mountain cave connector. Turns out it was just sitting in Maze Island, Death Mountain, pretty accessible. There was a cave you could take to Maze Island.
Oh, that's just as bad.
Island. But it was just a real maze. You had to dig in there for a while. Level was in there for a while looking for that cave and didn't have much luck either.
Yeah.
He was close, but he never got the right one.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have a question for you from the first seed.
Okay.
You did something early in the first seed, and we all and Star and I looked at each other and we were like, "Why did he do that?"
We'll see if I can remember.
I'm trying to remember what it was, Star.
Oh yeah, you got the heart container out of Spectral Rock in the first seed, and you promptly up-aid and wandered around the west for a few minutes.
Oh. There's no telling. I'm pretty sure I went to Death Mountain. I think at that point I had full cleared almost as much as I could. There may have been one cave or connector that I was looking for. I definitely felt like I had better odds of making progress re-exploring the main continents rather than poking around through Death Mountain.
Because I think at that point in the seed we'd seen every inch of the west, because it was a dried canyon, so you could pretty much get to everything right away. And so I was like, okay, you're bailing on Spectral Rock, but that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, that was too long ago for me to remember exactly what I was thinking.
That's
I see Irene asked if I hard saved. I did not. I completely forgot about it.
Oh. Yeah, also we looked over, I saw you stuck in the floor and went, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one problem with running on 35-year-old hardware is it's hard for it to be reliable.
Yeah.
Not the first time that it's happened, won't be the last, but I would much rather lose a race than run on emulator. It just isn't fun to play at all for me. It feels so much different.
That's fair. Well, You fall down to the loser's bracket, but you are up against QQ Lane in your first match there.
Okay. That could be a good one.
Yes.
I've been anytime some of the top runners do a tournament race, I don't join that. Well, if it's a tournament race or if they do a practice race, if someone who I expect to beat me is in it, I'll load it up later and see what kind of time I get against them. And it feels like I'm always 10 or 15 minutes behind. So I need to figure out where I'm losing all that time. Otherwise, I'm likely to be 2 out in these brackets. Or I guess I don't even remember if this is the first or second race.
First.
This was your second race. You you beat Big Slammo in your opening.
That was it.
So you're one and run right now.
Yeah, I'll take that. It's a very strong field.
Extremely strong field. Even the favorites are struggling with this field.
I've seen that.
Yeah, there were some interesting results from earlier today.
Yep, and it's made that losers bracket very interesting.
Yeah, it's what's really disappointing. Well, not disappointing isn't the right word. I think every tournament we've ever been in together, Zelda 2, Zelda 1 randomizer, Elendar and I have always faced off at some point. And it looks like if that's going to happen this year, it's going to be in the finals of the lower bracket.
You two are going to have to pull some major upsets along the way as well.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get your face off. But we'll see.
Yeah, but I appreciate you guys putting on a restream. The first race was a lot of fun, despite all the headaches that the exploration.
The first race was going to come down to who found that connector to Maze Island first.
Yeah. Second race, I felt behind pretty much the whole way. A couple early deaths in Medicine Cave didn't. What was Medicine? I think one of those caves definitely didn't help.
Yeah. That's rendered for you. GG Xarnax, and good luck to you in your next match versus Kulain.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you to Night Shifter and to our Tracker Cheeseburger Party for sticking us through for 3 hours.
It was fun. Definitely made forgetting the stress of work very well.
Yeah, definitely hugely appreciated. And also thanks to levelengine for offering the rematch. That was not necessary. And
yeah, that was very nice of him. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, GG's to you guys. Xarnax, give our runners a follow. Xarnax and levelengine for putting up a pair of great races tonight. To my co-commentator Night Shifter and to our Tracker Cheeseburger Party for sticking out through this whole thing.
And don't forget to give my co-commentator Star a follow as well.
So that'll be it for us tonight. Coming up, today at this point, Monday, we have at 2 p.m. Eastern an Ocarina of Time Randomizer 3v multi-world tournament match semifinals between Raid Shadow Temple and Team Bad Game 1. We've also got a losers finals of Link's Awakening DX and 8% tournament between Seize and Nitros. We've got some more. We've got a couple other randomizer races and also a Z2R race tomorrow. The Naburu Invitational Tournament semifinals between Paratroopa and BKPKT Patrick. That'll be a good match. Looks like it should be on CSR main. So we hope to see you all there. That will be it for us tonight. We are going to go over and raid Dolphin Head TV. They are doing some Link's Awakening DX randomizer. They're currently towards what looks to be the tail end of their seed. We'll see how it's going, and wish them luck with that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.